What's up, everybody? So today I'll be talking about what I'm going to be doing in 2026 to be getting ahead using credit. As I spoke before, I am just now starting my credit journey over again, from getting laid off during COVID to now running my own businesses and learning how using credit for capital helps a lot in the business. So with that being said, I just want to break down two things I've been on the edge about and learning and want to share with whoever may be interested. And that's number one, some people a lot of promote like business funding as in ways for your business to make more money. I think one part they don't talk about is how to use credit to save money. And I think that is just as valuable as making money. Saving money, making money are both important. And I'm coming across this where I'm like, hey, I'm getting these opportunities with the credit card companies. How can I take this to the next step? And the first step I'm personally doing before I'm learning to how to make money with credit cards is learning how to save credit cards. Again, I don't believe in going into debt. I do believe in using the money that you already have earned and leveraging that with credit to get further ahead. And one of the biggest things is start off with the 2% discounts. And now is going to other things. So with that being said, I could first start by talking about like how I've been able to get a little bit ahead this year and being more disciplined is by being on top of my finances. And how I'm on top of my finances is by using an app called Monarch or any online digital budgeting app. I like Monarch the best. It has an AI feature, which is really cool. I have enough data on myself at the age I am at now to understand what I like to purchase, what are my non-negotiables. Like I'm going to spend money every month on Spotify. I'm going to spend money every month on YouTube Premium. I know that about myself, and I've been paying these for the last 2 years. So I know my track record of paying this. No matter what happens, up or down, I'm paying for the service. And the way I saw this was that I used Monarch AI to help understand what are the things I paid over and over, and my threshold was like, if I've been paying for 6 months, let me evaluate whether or not if I want to do this for annual to save additional money. So some things I've done is start by looking at the subscriptions I have, and also some other type of things I've done. So I'll just lay it out here. I save money by switching to annual on my Amazon Prime. I think that saves like 10%. So all these things are going to save anywhere between 10 to 30 to 40% by switching to annual. And also some of it's not only just switching, some is like negotiating lump sum to get a discount. So as I'm gonna continue going on, Amazon Prime, YouTube Premium, cell phone bill is another one I have negotiated to get a discount with. Any credit card or not, any loan that is higher than a 3% yield, I switch that over to a 0% interest credit card to save money that way. Lawn care service, haircuts. So pretty much have a ticketing system with them. So for example, I know I'm going to be my grass cut. I know how many times out of the year I'm going to a barber, paid up front for a discount. What else? Yeah, and that's pretty much it for when it comes to like subscriptions. I mean, there's more to it, but as I'm still finding new things where I can like, hey, just pay it annually. That's what I'm doing. If I can negotiate, hey, I've been working with this lawn care service for a year, or actually 3 years now. All right, well, let's pay up front and let's see how much of a discount can I get. On top of that, by using the credit cards, getting the 2%, 4%, 5% cash back. The next thing is my car setup going into 2026. So this year I just started with one credit card, gave me 1.5% cash back, and then I had a PayPal credit card that gave me 0% interest for 6 months. That was my bread and butter just for this year. As I'm closing the year, I got much more credit cards now. But next year I'm going into the year using the PayPal debit card, which is 5% cash back on anything. Using the Discover It credit card, in the first year they give you a cash back bonus. So it's normally a 2% cash back, but they're going to be matching it with a 4% cash back. Navy Federal. So I'm going to be using Navy Federal for balance transfer. So they gave me the most funding out of any credit card I have, but they also come with a 1.99% APR for the first year, or interest rate for the first year. So I'm taking full advantage. So when I'm negotiating, I swipe the card, or I take a balance transfer. Well, actually, it's only for balance transfer. So pretty much I have to use another card balance transfer it over to the Navy Federal, and therefore I get a 1.99% APR or interest rate for 1 year. So I use that for my negotiations, or I use it for my discounts. And then on top of that, I get the 2% cash back by using another card such as the Amex Blue Cash card. With that one, that also has a 0% APR, but it also has 2% cash back. It's right now, before I haven't got my Discover card yet, where it's gonna be 4%, but I've been using the American Express card to get my 2%, and yeah, that balance transfer over to Navy Federal and ride that wave out. But I'm also gonna max out the American Express as well with the 0 APR based on the negotiations I do to save more money going into 2026. Like, even if I pay my property tax, I'm not sure if I can pay my property taxes with a credit card, but if I can, I will. And if it makes sense, I'll do it. If it doesn't, I won't do it. As I'm waiting for all, as I have these credit cards in my disposal, I'm looking to chill for the next couple of months, probably the next 6 months. And I'm going to reapply again. Next cards I'm looking at are the Built card for my properties and also my apartment, or the Robinhood or the Apple card. I think the Apple card gets 3% of everything. So I'm kind of at this threshold where a lot of my cash back is 2%, but it'll be nice to start getting cards that are getting like 3% cash back. And then I just want to see if it's beneficial with the Built card, what they're going to say next year, what they're going to do with that card, if it's worth, because I have several properties, several rental properties, and just seeing how that will get me ahead if I want to start trialing going into 2026. So yeah, that's where we at with everything. That's my car stack setup going to 2026. I hope this information helps anyone out there who's on their credit journey, who's taking advantage of credit the right way. As the year goes on, things are subject to change. One thing I could bring up too is actually how I'm using my cards. So this is my setup going into 2026 with the car stack. I'm using my PayPal debit card. I'm using that for mostly groceries. The reason why I'm using the PayPal debit card for groceries is mainly because grocery stores are usually not places of fraud. Like if you go to a restaurant, things can happen. Fraud is more likely there than at a grocery store. So I can just feel more confident to use a 5% cash back on groceries. Even though that's a debit card and it's not a credit card, it's more about the cash back. The next one is a Discover card. So with that 2% matching, 4% in total. I honestly just gonna use that for eating out purposes, just to keep track of that. The Navy Federal, that's 2% cash back with the 1.99% interest. Is I just balance transfer it over to this card in this promo period, and I just use that to save money. The American Blue Cash, again 2%, 0% interest rate for the first year, and again I use that for negotiations. Annual subscriptions, just save money. The next one is the USA Cash Rewards. 1.5% cash back is a good, it's my catch-all card, and I just use it for juggling of when the payments are being made. So right now, that's the current stack. There's Lowe's, credit cards, PayPal, all that too is also for financing purposes. As I spoke in the last video, I do have a Lowe's personal, a Lowe's business. One's just for financing, the other one is just for 5% discount when I go to Lowe's for property stuff. So with this, I think the cool question is what I'm going to do with the money, right? So not only that I save money, I'm looking to also invest the money. So I have a simple strategy. Essentially, the cash that I have on hand, I invest that into an account. So it could be a brokerage account or a high yield savings account. And it depends on what it is. So for example, if it's something that I know that I need to have this money when the promo ends, I'm going to have it in a more secure high yield savings account, long story short. If it's something where I can fluctuate the difference, I pretty much have a strategy. Either it's going to be invested into the SP 500 or it's going to be invested into SGov or into bonds, and just letting that sit during the promo rate. And while I have the cash on hand, if I need to sell the bonds, just to keep it simple, the bonds are pretty much my cash. And if I need to sell the bonds, I will just sell those and pretty much take advantage of any investment opportunities I may see where I can see I yield more than a 4% to a 10% return with a safe bet. Some of those ways I do a safe bet, for example, if a bank bonus says, hey, need to put $25,000 with us for 3 months, and at the end of those 3 months, we'll pay you back $1,000 or $2,000. I'm selling my bonds and take advantage of that big promo, and I think that's a relatively safe bet. Stuff like that comes across my life where I have a good guess that that's going to be a safe bet or a minimum risk. I would sell the bonds or sell stocks and do that. But it's just good to have the cash on hand to take advantage of it. One concept I always have was like, you can't make money off of money that you don't have, essentially. So with that being said, that's kind of the approach I got with this. And here's how I'm taking advantage of the extra cash I have on hand. So not only is yielding money, it's also just a pile of money I can use to do flips, or do not even flips, but just increasing my return. It's like a little side investment pocket. So of my portfolio. That's pretty much about it for today. So I just wanted to share that today. If y'all resonate with this, let me know. I was going to say, actually, if I can get 2 likes and 2 comments, that will be a win for me to discuss more on this kind of conversations. I really like the financial conversations. I also like talking about freelancing. I might start dropping a little bit more cinematography and videos into my content, because I want to start recording more cinematic, visual appealing content, because it's something I just like doing. But I'm just warming myself up here by starting by talking about financing. This is also another subject I'm very passionate about. I love talking about. I talk to so many friends. Like, I have a friend I'm telling that, hey, cool, here's 0% credit cards, how you can get ahead, but they want to use the 0% interest to buy video games. And that's not what I recommend. But if that's how he wants to live their life, or how they want to live their life, that's how they want to live their life. But I do think it's very powerful. Credit can be used a good way, or it could be used in a very bad manner as well. But just seeing how powerful it is, this guy who's coming from the Dave Ramsey, only use your debit card and don't use credit. I've learned that, hey, for me, that doesn't work the best. And what I'm learning, for me, being disciplined and leveraging credit so far is working for me, and I want to continue expanding upon that to open up new opportunities for me, because right now I wasn't born with a rich uncle, and therefore the banks are my rich uncles and friends. So that's kind of my strategy. Again, let me know what you think. If I get 2 comments, 2 likes, I will drop deeper conversation on this. If not, I'll just talk about another topic or anything else comes across my brain. But hey, show your boy some love, and I hope everyone have a great year going into 2026. Set your goals, and let's take advantage of opportunities as they come. All right, that's all I got. Bye.